Hi guys, so if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I quite often work on several projects at once. And this one, well, I started back in October, although for those of you who aren't into Orcs, it's October. And yeah, as you can see, well, I kind of missed the October deadline for this one, and it's coming out now in, well, January the 1st. So, Happy New Year to you all. So every now and then I like to do a bit of kit bashing, and well, I think Orcs are the best for kit bashing because, well, they are the best kit bashers out there. So all the miniatures I get, guys, I get from Chaos Cards. There's a link down below to Chaos Cards website, and there's also a discount code down there where you can get 5% off when you spend £50 or more on yeah, any of the miniatures. So as you can see, I've gone for the Orc, well, the helicopter or copter. To be honest, I can't remember what this is called now because, well, I no longer have the box. But yeah, I like the idea of messing about with this one. But as I don't play Warhammer 40k, I only play kill teams. I thought, well, I'm going to be able to mess around with this chap, as I don't want it to be a helicopter. I want to be something else. And, well, as you've seen from the thumbnail, yeah, I've made it into a little Orc digger. And the miniatures from Games Workshop, yeah, they're great for kit bashing because, as you can see, they are lovely and soft, easy to cut bits off, which is really good. And if you do any of the kit bashing, guys, whatever bits you do cut off, put them in a, well, a bits box, because everything can be used at a later stage. And again, this is why I love Orcs, because, well, they really are a case of just grab bits, weld them on, put them on, and yeah, and then it all works by the magic of, well, believing in it. As it is a fresh new year, guys, yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see maybe more of on my channel. So primarily it is obviously miniatures painting. That's kind of like the genre. It's probably kind of in the title as well, miniature hobbyist. So yeah, definitely kit bashing is up there. Scratch building. When I first started this channel, that was something I did, well, a lot of. Kind of more because I wasn't very good at painting miniatures. I didn't enjoy painting miniatures. And yeah, little figures, well, I hardly painted any of those. So yeah, I haven't done much scratch bashing or scratch building. If you want to see more of that, again, let me know. And yeah, there will be quite a lot of 3D printing, as I've been sent some more 3D printers back in December. So yeah, I've got quite a few new ones to, well, try out and see how good they are. Plus I have got one that is a very fast one as a resin printer. And yeah, guys, keep an eye out for mid-January to see this fast resin printer, because, well, I was blown away at the speed of how well it can print out miniatures. Well, say miniatures, I printed out a large miniature. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's get back to this one. And as you can see, yeah, he's looking pretty good. And obviously, talking about 3D printers, yeah, I 3D printed a little bucket out for him, as well a couple of little arms, I guess, that could sort of work well. Anything I do sort of print out, or most of the stuff I print out, guys, I do initially get from Thingiverse. Main reason for that, it's free, and well, I love free stuff. That being said, these little hands holding onto a handlebars, I believe they're from Mr. Modulork. This is where I'm not 100% sure, because I say I started this project early in October. Yeah, and I've slept a few times since then, and my memory, yeah, it's a bit pants. But I'm going to leave links down below to Mr. Modulork's page anyway, just because, well, I do print out a lot of his stuff because, well, it's just amazing. So yeah, as I say, this stuff, lovely and soft, easy to manipulate, cut, and using the end of my scalpel, I can just pop it in the hole here, or make a hole in his wrist. So yeah, so I can pop in the 3D printed hand holding on to, say, a handlebar. So I'm sure it must have been some sort of biker or something similar. But yeah, so I love how this little chap came out. I've been wanting to do some fun stuff with Orcs for a while. And obviously October, yeah, I did start quite a few sort of Orc conversions, kit bashes, but never quite finished them all. So when I finally did have the hole big enough, yeah, glued it all together. And as always, guys, yeah, good old SLAPCHOP, as this is what's kind of got me into loving painting little miniatures. So start with a bit of matte black, and yeah, colour forge. I've been using this now, I don't know, nearly a year, I guess. I just love it. Look at that. Lovely and matte black. And then, yeah, simply going over and dry brushing. With the dry brushing, where possible, doing circular motions is the best way to do it, because you get a nice, smoother sort of dry brush look. But as you can see, yeah, sometimes I don't always follow my own advice, and I just go higgledy-piggledy here, there and everywhere, just to get it all covered, really. And then using the good old Army Painter speed paints. So I've picked out a few that I'm definitely going to be using. I do have my favourites, I must admit. Yeah, so when I do use the Army Painter speed paints, even though I do have like the full range of about 216, I believe it is, yeah, I do have ones that I use more than others. So my idea with this, to make it sort of like yellowish, but as you can see, the yellow I've got is, well, it kind of comes out a bit more orange, especially as doing a slap chop, whatever colours you use, they do generally come out looking a little bit darker than obviously if you did it with a white primed miniature. But yeah, so I do like doing the old slap chop bit of black primer and then dry brushing, just because it does emphasise and gives you a lot more, well, a lot more contrast between the colours. So yeah, talking of my favourite colours, yeah, this is probably my favourite one for greenskins. And it's one of those ones where I can never quite say it right. Chartreuse? Yeah, well, you saw what it was because I held up the bottle. And yeah, good old Runic Grey. If you see me paint orcs, you'll always see me do this for their pants, just because this really gives it a nice sort of jean look. So as I say, yeah, with the Army Painter speed paints, even though I've got 216, I probably used, yeah, maybe about 20 of them, as I do have my favourite greens, favourite browns, and obviously in this case favourite sort of bluey sort of colour. So talking of brown, yeah, I use this. Again, this is another reason, guys, when you get paints, I think it's always worth doing like a tester or painting the lids, just so you can see exactly how they do come out. As this one, well, it does come out a lot browner than the image on there, which is great because I say I love this brown. So yeah, but if you wanted to come out the lighter colour, yeah, I think you'll be in for a bit of a shock when you do get to paint it, and bosh, it's a dark brown and not that sort of lighter looking colour. So have you guys got any New Year's resolutions you're going to try and stick to in regards to this hobby? Are you going to paint more of your grey plastic, or are you still going to carry on buying more boxes to put on your shelves? I must admit, yeah, I've got quite a few boxes sort of sitting on my shelf now. Primarily though, I think because I'm doing obviously a lot more 3D printing as well. I just can't help myself. Yeah, I've been using 3D printers for a good 3 years now and absolutely love it. Obviously more so because I am very fortunate with this channel that companies do send me 3D printers to try out. So yeah, I have a good excuse to print more stuff because, well, I'm getting 3D printers in exchange for making videos, which is just absolutely awesome. I also got several laser engravers last month. Say December seemed to be a good month for companies wanting to send me stuff, which is awesome. Didn't get many of the videos made with all their stuff, unfortunately, because, well, it was December and the month just flew by, and before I knew it, it was Christmas, New Year's, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll be using some laser engravers in some videos coming up, guys, and obviously I'll be making some MDF terrain. So if any of you guys know any sites or links or anything to some great MDF terrain that obviously need to be cut out on a laser engraver, yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, as well. I want to see what kind of stuff can be sort of cut out and obviously painted to, well, ideally try and make it look like it's not made of bits of wood. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, any sort of links to some good files. So yeah, as well as using obviously the Army Painter speed paints, I do love using the Army Painter sort of their air range, just because these paints are obviously thinned down for use in airbrushes, but I love them because they are thinned down, makes them nice and easy to use, just to go over and do like highlights, or to obviously, as you can see in this case, just add in extra bits of colour. So yeah, I'm really pleased how the main vehicle came out, although would have liked to have been maybe a bit more yellow. Because when I was a kid, I had Tonka toys. I don't know if there's anyone here who's as old as me, and obviously from the UK. I'm not sure if Tonka toys was sort of like worldwide known or just the UK. But yeah, Tonka toys, basically they're big like diggers, big dumpster trucks, all the rest of it. But they were in a lovely bright yellow. And that's kind of what I was thinking of this guy first. But yeah, as you can see, the paint kind of said, nah, we're doing it a dirty looking yellow. So using the good old wash, this goes over obviously any of the metallic sort of looks. As good as the speed paints are, their metallic range, yeah, I'm sure they're probably going to improve on it, because that's what I love about Army Painter. They do seem to listen to the hobbyists and make improvements everywhere, which is just awesome. But for the time being, yeah, their metallic range goes on lovely, but yeah, it does need sort of, well, as you can see, a wash just to sort of dirty it up, give it some more contrast and some darker areas. And yeah, this little guy, say, started back in October. He kind of sat in a drawer for, well, the past couple of months, bless him. But now he's done and complete, and absolutely love him. But as I say, unfortunately, I won't be playing with him because, yeah, I don't play Warhammer. So yeah, guys, don't forget, everything I sort of make, it might be up for sale on eBay. Whether or not you'd want to buy it, that's another question. But yeah, there's a link down below, again, to my eBay page. Go and check that out and see if there's anything of interest you might want to buy. I think at the moment, as I'm recording this, I don't think there's anything there. I think everything's gone. But yeah, it's worth checking the link every now and then, just to see if there's any miniatures there that I am sort of selling, as well as some of the printers and the laser engravers. Yeah, I live in a small flat, and I've got a desk in my living room. So when it comes to space, yeah, I don't have much. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, my 3D printed little digger, it works. You can, well, dig away. I'm such a kid. Yeah, nice, simple, easy looking base. Didn't want to go too over the top of it, and yeah, absolutely love how this chap turned out. So I would have done some nice fancy sort of shots of him on my turntable with the old smoke machine going. Unfortunately, my turntable has broke. Yeah, not too sure what's happened to it. I tried to take it apart to fix it. Yeah, I kind of made it worse and broke lots more bits, so it's now in the bin. So yeah, no fancy glamour shots at the moment, just me holding it, showing you how he came out. And yeah, I love the fact this obviously he started off as a helicopter, and now it's Bob the Digger, or Bob the Builder, or Dork the Builder. I don't know, let me know in the comments, guys, what this guy should be called. If anyone says a comment that I really like, I might change the thumbnail to include, well, whatever name you suggest for him. Anyway, hope you liked the video, guys. I had fun making this, and I can't wait to make lots and lots more things for 2024. So yeah, happy new year to you all again. And it would be awesome if you could like, share, subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff. And guys, I would love to end 2024 on 100k subscribers. So I'm 20k short. With your help, I'm sure I can get there. Please share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay guys, you'll take care. See you in the next one. Bye for now.